because my father didn't do his job to kind of like teach me about like my Haitian side, it was like I felt disconnected in a sense. You know what I mean? Like
Haïti tout badou, à la koto ouais papa. Tout temps ou non cuisine, ou parler de cordon bleu. Ou dit mou c'est extensif, ou te demande si c'est ouvert. Tout temps ou non cuisine, ou parler de cordon bleu. Ou dit mou c'est extensif, ou te demande si c'est ouvert.
Alrighty. Hello. Sakafet, frères et sœurs, we are back to Blan Creole podcast. We just want to thank you for all the love and support that you guys have been giving us recently. We want to thank you for reaching 12,000 followers on both TikTok and Instagram. Ooh. Thank you. We want to thank all of the people who supported us over in Miami from Haitian Flag Day. We really want to thank you guys letting us come out there and just spread our wings, embrace the culture. You know, it's still New York Haitians over Miami Haitians, but it's okay. You know, we accepted you guys for 3 whole days, but we are back to the regular program, and that is fine. It's okay. But we have a very, very special episode for you guys today. We have somebody who has been punching the Upper East Coast with her content, influencing thousands, millions of people that watch her videos. Not only is she funny, but she does a plethora of other things: modeling, content creation, comedy, everything, and she is bicultural. So enough of describing her. We will present her. Go ahead and talk.
Hey, it's your girl, Naneyyystyles, aka Miss Kringlish. I'm happy to be here today. Yeah, this is my first, kind of my second interview, I believe. So the whole structure on how we're supposed to do this is giving.
Hey, listen, it's okay. We're here. We're going to walk through it. Just let them know where they can find you at on Instagram.
Oh, okay. You guys can find me on all the platforms. Same handle, Naneyyystyles, Nan 3 Ys Styles. TikTok, Miss Kringlish, which a lot of Cape Verdeans and Haitian will say Klinglish. I don't know where that comes from. I'm like, or cringe. I'm like, oh, okay.
Kringlish.
Yeah, Kringlish. So.
Heard you.
YouTube, Kringlish Chronicles, Growing and Glowing with Naneyyystyles.
So you really just embraced the Miss Kringlish and, just take it as your own alter ego.
I did, because my audience kind of like helped influence that. Mm-hmm. So they were like, you really mix both, where more so Cape Verdean Creole than Haitian Creole. Mm-hmm. But they was like, the way I speak is just kind of, it's given American, like you was definitely born in America. So Haitians don't just give the backlash of, what do you saying Cape Verdeans give it to?
So that's so crazy. So you're trying to just hug on to the culture, and they're saying here, like, you might be bicultural, but you know what? You're more of the stars and stripes. You know what? You are Blan.
Yeah. But I mean, they don't technically disown me. Like, I have this running joke, like I'm, knock on air, I'm one post away from getting my Haitian card or my Cape Verdean card revoked. Yeah, they'll definitely.
Have you ever had people put pressure on you to pick one side?
I've gotten like which side do I relate more to, but never actually to pick a side.
Okay, well, we'll definitely jump into questions like that, as the time progresses. But first, let's just get to know you a little bit more. Who is Nani behind the content?
Oh, that's such an impacted question. Like me as just a person, or just
you as just a spirit?
A caring go-getter who's just like funny and just a free spirit in a sense, I would say. Definitely growing as I go. I don't like to attach myself to any typical identity. I kind of feel like life is a contradiction, so we're always growing. And I can't just attach myself to anything. So,
but who you are right now might not be who you are tomorrow.
Exactly.
And it's definitely different from who you were yesterday.
And who I was at 16 or 17.
100%.
So.
All right, that's what's up. Now, how did you first come to the idea of making Haitian and Cape Verdean content? Did one come before the other, or how did that go?
I've actually been trying to do content creating for a while now. And I like tell a lot of people, like especially the young kids who watch my content, and they ask like, you know, how are you doing it? It was more so of me getting comfortable of speaking online. And one day randomly, I just made a video trying to speak Cape Verdean Creole because I grew up more with that side. So, but it was so bad. Like in the last year, it definitely improved. And my son, so I have two boys. One is gonna be 17 and the other is 9. And he was saying like he wants to go to a Sweet 16, and if I can teach him how to speak Creole. And Cape Verdean Creole is Criollo. And I was like, no. Like, no. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be the forefront of it, and I'm just going to make a video and speak Creole. So I just kind of made this video, and so much people related to it. And I was speaking Cape Verdean Creole, and they were like laughing at it, but I was laughing at myself. It didn't make me feel uncomfortable. And this Cape Verdean page, shout out to CVBP, they posted it on their page. That was pretty fast, huh? I'm so used to saying it. CVBP, it's Cape Verdean Beautiful People. They posted it on their page, and so much people related to it because, in a sense, I was kind of like downplaying. So I was like, you know, I'm a watered down Cape Verdean, and kind of sounding real blunt. And a lot of people thought I couldn't speak it at all. The thing is, it's just very backwards. In Cape Verdean Creole, they'll say like trapajadu, which means it's like tangled up. So that's how it is in my Creole. And so the Cape Verdean Creole came first, and I was like, I can't just claim one and not the other because I'm both.
Yeah.
So I started to just make videos on being both and just kind of making it relatable.
Heard you. Now, with being Cape Verdean and Haitian, how did that, I guess, cultural identity, like we was talking about before, how did that play a role in growing up, and when being asked, which would you claim? Or was there pressure?
So, you know, growing up Haitian just wasn't a thing at a point. Like,
At least you're honest.
Yeah,
At least you're honest.
Even
okay.
for me, because I kind of feel like colorism plays a sense into it. So where they're like, you know, you're light skinned, so you didn't get the backlash as much. Where it's like, no, that's not the case. Like, I definitely got backlash for being both. So yeah, they used to say like, oh yeah, you Cape Dirtian, like you're Cape Dirty, yeah. And I'm like, and then I would go like be with like. And it was like Haitian creation, go back to your nation, you know? So I would just be like, at one point I was like, well, I'm not neither. I'm Greek. And I don't know why I chose Greek. I don't know why I did that, but I did. And then I just started to be like, you know what? I'm trying not to swear no more, but I was like, you know, fuck that. Like, I'm both. And I just would own it and say it. And to the point, like, honestly, a lot of people didn't think my dad was Haitian. They just thought he was just African-American. They just thought he was black.
Was there like a reason? Did he not have an accent?
He did not have an accent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't have an accent. He came to America when he was 10 with my grandmother and the rest of my aunts and uncles. And he actually was in Brooklyn. So my grandmother still resides in NY. She's, you know, in Brooklyn. And he just kind of like adapted to the American culture.
Real quick, to all of you little kids that's out here bullying other little kids, you guys are very creative with what y'all say, and someone needs to stop y'all because Cape Verdean is really crazy. Like, what kind of imagination, you know?
It was actually, like, my Haitian side that would say it. Wow. So, like, they were battling. Like, there's actually in Massachusetts, like, this underlining kind of, like, energy that was there, especially because growing up, like, Cape Verde was colonized, just like, you know, Haiti with the French. It's the same thing with Portugal and Cape Verde. A lot of the upper islands were taught, which I recently found out, like, you're Portuguese. You're not even, like, Cape Verdean. They would tell them that. So they started to kind of, like, attach themselves to that identity where they felt like they were Blanc. So that's why I kind of feel like in Massachusetts, there's that underlining of, I rock with you, I don't rock with you. For the older generation, for the newer generation, I feel like that issue is not really there.
And so you said this from where you're from, so Boston, right? So is there...
Brockton.
Huh?
It's Brockton.
So, okay.
So it's Massachusetts, but it's Brockton. I just got to rep my city. I got to rep my city.
Okay. Cool. I'm sorry, because, you know, it's just like sometimes some people would say Jersey, and we just like group just Jersey as just Jersey.
Yeah.
And some people will like say things. So I'm like, okay, did I say something wrong?
Nah,
just now?
Brockton's making a name right now, so
Okay.
I gotta help. You know,
All right. So and how far is that from Boston?
it's like 15, 20 minutes.
Okay, but it's just that's your city. That's
my city. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, no
yeah.
problem. All right,
and
no
then,
problem.
you know, well, Boston is diverse with like a lot of Haitians and Cape Verdeans, but still.
So like, is there like an underlying beef
Between Boston and Brockton?
No, between like Haitians and Cape Verdeans over there.
Yeah, it's so. Like I said, it was more so like back in the day, I felt like, you know, I kind of feel like there's a lot of the older generation that just kind of attached to the slave mentality of this is what I am versus like the ones who were born here, just like, okay, like, because I actually was going to throw a party of like a Kringlish party with Cape Verdeans and Haitians, and so much people were like, yeah, like even Cape Verdeans in the comments, if that video you watch, they were like, I'm sorry, but I'm going to give it to the Haitians, like the Haitian food, you know? So there's this like, I feel like in a sense, it's like outgrowing that underlining
That's what's up.
space.
That's what's up. Because listen, in a lot of places, it's always some type of beef problems or some type of competition.
Definitely. I do feel like there was, like, at one point, 100%, because even there was someone in my comments that had said, like, oh, yeah, Haitians don't rock with Cape Verdeans, and, like, a lot of people just kind of, like, I let the comments do their thing.
Yeah. So you don't be going back and forth in the comments.
No.
I like that.
No.
I like
Honestly,
that.
I kind of just, like, if I do, like, I'm not arguing. It's just more so of a thank you for the engagement.
Yeah. Because, sometimes they be in that comments, it's like they're knocking on some door and it's like they want you to answer. It's like they're rage baiting, but honestly, it is what it is. And I'm just glad though that you don't feed into it though.
You can't. As a creator, you can't. And honestly, I'm dealing with two tough cultures. So if I really listen to and let that seep into my mind, then it's going to hinder me from not continuing to go. Like so much people relate to my content. So I can't get in my head because of what you said and then kind of like pulling away from that when I have a bigger purpose. So I'm just like, I look at it like the engagement, like, thank you, appreciate it. You took the time.
So as you started to grow up and I guess come into your personality, who you are, which side did you feel most attached to?
It varies, honestly. It varies because it's like saying like, oh, do you like apples or do you like oranges? Like both have different benefits, but both are good for you. You know what 100%. I mean?
So at different times though, you may have
definitely
liked
at different times.
Ones.
So I can never say I can pick this side over this side. I definitely grew up more with my Cape Verdean side.
Okay.
So there's more that I know, but also I feel like because my father didn't do his job to kind of like teach me about like my Haitian side, it was like I felt disconnected in a sense. You know what I mean? Like if I feel like if I grew up more and learned more, like I'm definitely like locked in with both 100%. I can't, because I don't know. It's just, I can't pick one, truthfully.
100%. No, but that's why I said growing up, which one were you more attached to? Because sometimes people might.
I would say younger, the Haitian side. I was with my.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, wow. I was always with my dad. I was a daddy's girl. So my dad will be at the cookouts and it'll be, oh, big brother, you know, like, and my dad was like the man of the hour at that time. He was a partying moon. He was outside. But I would be with him and I would go to my stepmother's house afterwards because I hate to break that theory or that myth, but my dad had two families. I was actually a part of the mistress side, but but I would go to her house and she was very structured and she just kind of like, and I would love to be there. I would be outside. I would be around more kids, come inside, to wash your hands before you eat and all that sweet jazz. And I would say the Haitian side, definitely. I would say around 11, 12, that's when I started to hang more so with my cousins that was around my age on my mom's side. So I would be over their house mainly.
Okay. I like that. Now, I know you said you didn't want to break the myth. For the record, we understand, that's no judgment on the situation, but Haitian men still don't cheat, guys. And I hope that we
I wouldn't know. I've never been with a Haitian man.
You've never been with a Haitian man?
No. My son's father, they're both Puerto Rican black.
So you see, there might be a root. You know, when roots go deep, you know, there might be a certain level of root you might need to, you know.
Because my dad definitely moves outside, so I'm like, I don't know if I want that
Dang,
lifestyle.
man, dang.
I definitely seen him, like, he actually had me kind of like lying for him to other women. I'm like, no, my dad was home, safe. You know, I cooked for him.
Like, how much do you feel like Haitian culture weighs in today's society?
I feel like it always has, but we ignored it. We definitely, like, we're like the underdogs, like, but we weren't underdogs. We always been on top, but they kind of like make us feel that way. It goes back to saying like, damn, because I see videos of people saying it too, like, oh, now everybody want to be Haitian. You know what I mean? But I definitely feel like we have a big impact. Even doing my history and research on the culture, because I don't like to just talk about certain things without like learning about it. So I was a troubled child in school. You know, I didn't listen. So now I was just actually learning about the revolution and how we actually helped, and we was the first to break slavery. So how do we not have a big impact on that? Really,
Also helping the United States in their Civil War, things helping other countries. A lot of people don't even know there's a lot of Central American countries where their flags are based on the Haitian flag. But, you know, hey, you know, haters gonna hate. There's people that call Haitians burnt turkeys. Like, I've heard it all about Haitians, man. I've heard it all.
I feel like it's like, I don't know. I have a strong opinion on. I can go so deep into it, but I'll get like way too
Personal.
Yeah, like it's just kind of like, because even for myself growing up, like hearing or people talk about, oh, you Haitian, and like as if I'm dirty, like I'm scum, like
Yeah.
That's when like the neck go back, like yeah, like look at you, like you know what I mean.
I then had to fight for my flag in high school,
Right?
No cap. And there was Haitian flag. They bring my flag. They step on the flag. They over here talk about some you know, all Haitians should have died in the earthquake. Yo, people. When I tell you, people are ruthless. And they all do it in the name
Even now,
of jokes.
how they're treating us, like, and that's why too, like, I stand so strong with, like, okay, yes, I am Haitian. I'm proud to say it. Like, you're not gonna move me away from feeling any type of other way. And a lot of people will question, like, why do you have the flag there, especially if it's not related to the content, and it's because I'm representing. That's why.
Yeah,
that's why.
I like
regardless if I'm speaking it or no or in depth about the culture. It runs through my veins. And in the Constitution, the Haiti Constitution, it says that if you have a parent or, you know, someone who is Haitian, you're Haitian.
It's straight like that. And a lot, you know, we can't let nothing else affect it, because if so, we also have to realize we cannot want people to have pride in the flag and in the culture, but yet we ourselves don't have pride in who we are. And that's how there's a lot of people who they'll have kids and their kids won't even realize that they're Haitian. Grandkids won't really realize what their roots are. And then you're just going to have these celebrities, people who end up becoming huge people who don't even realize, like, yo, your roots and who you represent, like, if it wasn't for that blood, you probably wouldn't even, like, you know, be alive. You know what I mean? People be forgetting, I think, a good 20% of rappers are Haitian, but we have, like, those athletes like Steph Curry. He's Haitian. People didn't even know that.
Steph Curry's Haitian?
Steph Curry's Haitian. His grandmother's Haitian.
Wow.
You know, which I think grandmother and some other part of his family. And he's now, at his big age now, starting to kind of like, excuse me, Steph Curry, please don't fight me. Like, now at his grown age, starting to kind of embrace that, you know, there's certain Haitian endorsements and deals he's getting into.
Exactly. Like, yeah. I wonder if some people are doing it because they feel like it's what's trending right now. You know what I mean? Like, because what frustrates me too about our culture is there are some Haitians that will try to steer you away from, like, embracing it. Like, tell you you're not enough. Like, you're not Haitian enough. And I like that I've gotten that a lot.
It's, there's no answer for it. Well, at least the answer that I've found, I've been on that end, and it really kind of, like, pushed me to dive deep into my country and my roots. I ended up going to Haiti like 6-7 times. And every time I just learned more and more and more until I got to the point where I could be like, yeah, nah, I'm more Haitian than you now. You know
Right.
what I mean? But obviously, it shouldn't be like that. But I do feel like we can take it as motivation to learn more, because I do feel like as we grow older, everybody should try and learn Creole. You know what I mean? Everybody should try and eat the food. Everybody should try and go to maybe a cultural event. Everybody should experience what Haitian Flag Day is like. It is a beautiful event, and see the impact on how it affects through the year. Everybody should try drinking soup jumeau on January 1st.
It's
because
fire.
it makes you feel like you're a part of the January 1st and drinking soup jumeau for us is like eating a burger on 4th of July. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's a celebration, and people think it's just the food, but it's bigger than that, because we're all participating in an independence and a symbolic moment where we can all feel like, okay, this is our day.